Manchester, vibrant, multicultural, and energetic, home to some of the most respected musicians and sports personalities. It is a place full of history. People come from all over the world. It doesn't look like Manchester will be forgotten anytime soon. Behind all the dazzling skyscrapers and pretty lights is a completely different world, a world full of gangs and violence. Manchester has been known for its high rate of violence, especially amongst teens, and people are beginning to wonder what is behind the violence and why children are using deadly weapons to harm and kill one another. Albert Square, the Hilton, and Old Trafford is now a representation of Manchester. This is our Manchester. Well, I first met him back in high school. Yeah, we were cool all the way through high school, and then we went straight to college together as well. Yeah, we were cool in college as well. But shit started to go left because obviously I'm from the North Manchester, he's from South. But regardless of all of that beef that was going from the North and South, we still remain friends, so I didn't see a problem with him because he's my friend since young. And the way I am, once you're my guy, you're always there, so yeah, man. It all started when this random guy from the South called TJ made a diss track towards our end called Fuck NM. No one knows why he did it, he just did it. And yo, it did some numbers on YouTube, going 50, 60k views and that. So I made everyone, from my end, look like, just made us look like some dickheads in it. So obviously, me going to college in South Manchester, being from the North, everyone would take the piss out of me. And not just like, it was just mad, because obviously every day I come into college, they'll just take the piss out of me. So obviously what I thought was the best is stop going college altogether. Just chill on my end, chill with my guys from the North Manchester. And that's when the tension started to, that's when all started, shit started going left.
Why did I stand for them? Fam, I don't like them, and see, is what is getting me. But do I believe gang and music? Yeah, I do, but I don't care. Like, I don't care. It's just what it is, man. You know what I mean? You beef my side, I beef your side. Get through music. I catch you, you catch me. Is what it is. Upstairs, fam. All night, no one touch me. So it is what it is, man.
Yeah, I did bump into Tommy at one point. I had a little word with him. He's saying to me that I was treating him like a stranger and that, and how everything's changed and that we should have been best friends, that we were best friends and that it's just, But the way I am now, man, it was being too emotional for me at that time. It did hurt me to tell him to move away from me and that, but it's just the way it had to be. Did you expect Phil and Tommy to fall out?
No, I didn't. They were best friends. They even used to make music together, so why would they? But I did notice that they were getting a little bit distance. Yeah.
What is your stance on stop and search?
I am for stop and search because I feel like it will prevent future crime and death. And Tommy probably would still be alive today.
Do you think the police will abuse their powers?
Yes, sometimes. It depends on the situation and the time.
No problem, thank you very much. Yeah. So, one time, I was just chilling with my G's, We were just chilling, just smoking and that, just, being boisterous and that. And we saw one guy just walking, he's walking from far. And, Jay, being the leader, he looked at me and he was like, yo, you want to be part of the gang, right? And I was like, yeah, of course, man, I'd do anything, you know that. When I looked at me, he said, yeah, you see that guy over there? I looked over, obviously it's from far, and he says, yeah, Jay goes to me, he likes the jacket. And he gave me that look, and he passed me the shank. And so obviously, you know me, I wanted to be part of the gang, so I had to do what I had to do, so I went over to him. Went to go rush him. So, you know, I had a knife in my hand. I'd never seen a knife like this before anyways. It was some big knife now. Obviously, I've never done something like this before, so the adrenaline was pumping in that. So as I'm, you know, running over to my man across from far, just running towards him, like, you know, my first instinct was just, you know, just to stab him. So I stabbed him at the back. And before I could realize who it was, before I could even see the guy's face, I've already stabbed him. And as he went to the floor, I realized it was Tommy. And at that point I just panicked, dropped the knife, and I was gone.